Hello guys, welcome back to another video, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about my thoughts on Need for Speed Heat. I completed the game, as it says on the title. I'm going to be telling everything that I experienced in the game. I guess I'm going to be telling my verdicts and things I do like and I don't like. By the way, tomorrow there should be an asteroid coming. If you've been following the news, yeah, it's not coming to hit us, it's gonna be passing by our planet. That's gonna be interesting. I don't think you'll be able to see it because it's only visible if you look for a telescope. But yeah, anyways, that's a quick news story for you. Now let's begin with Need for Speed Heat. It's a game that's been released by Electronic Arts on 8th of November 2019, so it wasn't that a long time ago. I started playing this game in about January, so about 2 months or even in November when the game got released, and I played it for a while and then I stopped. I just lost interest, so I didn't play that game for about 2 to 3 months, and now in April, I'm back with April, and I started playing this game again. I don't know, I just gained interest, and I was playing it now, and in 2 weeks I completed the whole game. So as you can say, I've been playing this game for a lot, and I'll be honest, yes, I have. It's just really addicting. I mean, especially if you're someone who loves racing games and cars, all that stuff. It's addicting. So that's how much I've been playing, and I completed the whole game. Now, if I'm honest, the story was a bit short compared to the previous Need for Speed games. So the game took me a lot less time to complete than the previous Need for Speed games. Now, maybe because I have been playing it for a long time, but it still feels like it was a short game. Even though I completed the game, I still play Need for Speed Heat. I'm trying to rep level to 50. I'm right now rep level 39. I have and make my cars faster. Right now I have a Polestar 1. It's not the Hero KS edition. It's just the stock Polestar 1. Besides that, I have an Audi S5 Sportback 2017. I have a Range Rover Sport SVR 2015. I have a BMW M8 Evolution 1988. I don't use that car. That was my first owned car in Need for Speed Heat. And I have a Subaru Impreza WRX STI. I have an Aston Martin DB11 Volante that 2017 that you get if you like complete the game, and you have to go to the docks and you collect the car for free. I have that released. I have a BMW M3 GTR, and I think that's all the cars I have. I have 6 cars, so that should be all of them. Anyways, so let's start with the things I do like about the game. The first thing is the game itself. The game, it's easy to play. The experience you get is really good. It's not like Forza games. I haven't played Forza games, but I know they're more focused on racing. In Need for Speed, they're more focused on racing, story like career mode and cops. So it's a bit more street racing than Forza. Now, one thing I do like is, I don't know, it's just me, but the driving feels a lot easier in Need for Speed Heat than it was in the previous game, Need for Speed Payback. When you ride along really fast on the road, I feel like more stabilized on the road and I crash less into cars. It's much easier to drive on the road than in Need for Speed Payback. Maybe because you can fix handling issues, all of that stuff, or Need for Speed or Electronic Arts just decrease the amount of yeah, I don't know, innocent cars, I should call them, that drive by when you ride. I don't know, but I like that. It feels a lot easier to drive, and that's good because you crash less, and especially when cops chase you, you wanna save that. You know, you don't want damage at all. Anyways, let's now move on to the second thing I do like, and it is more customization. Cause you can add more performance to your cars between the previous game. Another thing I like about this game is that you can tune the sound of your exhaust. That's something that some people might find cool. I like that. You know, tune your exhaust sound to the way you like it. And if you want to tune your sound, you can also swap the engine. That's true, you have some engines that you can buy, they are expensive, but when you change the engine, the sound of the car changes too. Some of the engines might be actually recognizable. For example, in my Polestar 1, I have the Polestar gets an inline 4 hybrid with 600 horsepower and 1000 newton meters. That's stock. Right now I have about 700 horsepower and 1200 newton meters of torque, I think. The car is ranked 335, and yeah, I bought, and today when I was playing the game, I bought a V6 engine. It's not the last V6. How's it called? Crocked, something like that. It's not that engine. It's another V6 engine with 640 horsepower. So I bought it, and then I installed all the cool parts from the stock engine to the V6 engine, and it was bloody useless because the rank I was getting is way less than I was getting in the stock engine of the car. Yeah, so I sold the engine, and I thought it will make a huge difference, but it didn't. I guess I'll just stick with my inline 4 hybrid engine, and then I'll upgrade to the forged V6 engine that comes last when you with the Polestar 1. That will make my car 400 plus ranked. That's what I'm aiming for, but that engine is expensive, $610,000. There are some glitches in YouTube that can help you to raise money. I'll try one of them, but yeah. Anyways, let's now move on to things that I don't like. Number one is that you don't get a lot of new cars in the game. Now you do get the Polestar 1. That's a iconic car in this game. You get the Mini Cooper and the Range Rover Sport SVR are now, like, they're not in-game purchased anymore. You can buy them for the game currency, but not with real money, like it was in the last game, the previous game. So that's quite cool, because I have the Sport SVR. But yeah, the car choice, it's good, you know, from the previous game. 128 vehicles in total in the Need for Speed Heat. But I'd like to see more cars. I like when there are a lot of cars in the game, you know. Buy your preferred car and just enjoy it. But I don't hate the choice of the cars. They're really good. There's a lot of them. But I just wish Need for Speed EA added more cars. Anyways, let's now talk about another thing, and that is that the cops are mega harsh. The cops are definitely harder to beat than they were in the last game. When you play the game, if you make the cops angrier and stay in a chase for a long time, you will eventually level up to Heat level 5, and that's when the cops are absolutely badass. They can call the helicopter. I don't know what it does, and they will catch you. So that's really hard to beat. So yeah, you have to stay strong with the cops. You have to have maneuverable skills, and you have to have skills to outrun them. Now, my favorite thing to do is when I leave level up to Heat level 5, there's a what do you call a jump course in the city, and I like to use it to jump to a platform, and the cops can't find me. That's an absolute must-have thing you have to do. Jump, land in a platform, and then the cops can't chase you. Because for some reason, cops never fly in the game. They never like jump, and that's quite good to outrun them. But yeah. So even though the cops are harsher, they made the Heat level system, and if you earn a lot of rep, it will multiply by 5, Heat level 5, and you're gonna get a lot of rep. So it is quite easier and harder to earn rep in this game compared to the previous game. Rep now matters more than it was in the last game, because in the last game it was quite easy to earn. In this game, it's a bit harder. Anyways, let's now summarize all of this. I do like this game, even though I have some things that I don't like. I do play this game still. I love it. It's just I wish that maybe the campaign story was a bit longer. And I do like the fact you can play online, that you have PlayStation Plus. I did race with some people online, but I didn't beat them. My car is a bit weak for them. But yeah, I wish at least Need for Speed EA added a bit more new cars. I wish there was the cops could be less strict. Now obviously if you're a professional, you can easily outrun them, and another problem I have with this game actually is the gas station repairs. You have a limited amount of repairs at night, only 3, and if you have a repair kit, that's also good. Repair kits are absolutely a must-have if you try to outrun cops, and if you're in a position where you can't find a gas station, cops are chasing you, Heat level 5, you absolutely use the repair kit. It's a must-have, I'm telling you guys, if you play Need for Speed Heat. But yeah, I wish Need for Speed would make this game easier, but some people like the way it is. I like it, but maybe I'd like more cars and the game to be a bit more easier. And yeah guys, that was a quick video about my thoughts on Need for Speed Heat. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.